I never wanted recognition for what I did. I just wanted to help. That's not the whole truth. You didn't just help. You saved my family. You saved me. Isabelle Carter, you changed everything for me. I was this close to losing everything. But your donation to that shelter, it gave me a second chance. You're the reason I'm standing here today with my kids. You might not have known it, but your kindness didn't go unnoticed. It saved lives, and it's time everyone knew that. There's something you need to see, Isabelle. The truth about who's behind the biggest donation yet. Isabelle Carter, a woman in her early 30s, lives in a small suburban town of Somerville, Texas. She is a quiet and reserved elementary school teacher who has always believed in kindness, even if no one notices. Isabelle's life revolves around her students, and she spends her evenings volunteering at local food banks and organizing community cleanups. Despite her hard work and the good she does, Isabelle feels invisible. Her acts of kindness go largely unnoticed by the townspeople, leaving her disheartened. Isabelle's routine is portrayed as emotionally fulfilling, yet lonely. She never expects anything in return for her actions. The town of Somerville is depicted as a tight-knit community where people care for each other, but Isabelle is someone who often flies under the radar. Isabelle's selflessness takes a turn when she anonymously donates a substantial amount of money to the local shelter. She sees the good the donation does, but not a single person knows it was from her. Her friend, Tina Wright, a local reporter, begins to hear rumors about this mysterious donor, sparking intrigue in the community. Isabelle believes the townspeople will never know her kindness until one day. One day, Isabelle is invited to a town meeting where the mayor, Sam Harris, announces that an anonymous benefactor has made a significant donation to the local shelter. The entire town applauds, with people speculating who could have made such a generous gesture. Isabelle feels a knot in her stomach, wishing she could tell everyone, but also feeling uncomfortable with the attention. She wonders if the real reason behind her donation was not about recognition, but just about doing what's right. Later that evening, Isabelle receives a message from Tina telling her that the donation has caught the attention of a powerful local business mogul, Victor Stevens, who is interested in meeting her. Isabelle is puzzled. Why would someone like Victor, who has no real connection to the townspeople, be interested in her? Victor's company had recently bought out several smaller local businesses, and rumors about his cutthroat nature had circulated. Isabelle is both excited and apprehensive about the unexpected recognition. Isabelle goes to meet Victor, who reveals that he has been following her charitable work for months. He then drops a bombshell. He knows about her donation to the shelter. In fact, he has been secretly watching her acts of kindness, but here's the catch. He wants her to be the face of a new initiative he is launching to revive the community. He promises her fame, money, and opportunities, but Isabelle is torn. She never wanted any recognition, and now she finds herself caught in a web of power and influence she never anticipated. Torn between staying true to her humble nature and being drawn into Victor's world of fame and recognition, Isabelle starts to feel the pressure. She begins to question whether her kindness can be exploited for corporate gain. She turns to Tina for advice, but Tina seems to think it's an opportunity she can't ignore. As Isabelle becomes more involved in Victor's plans, she learns that he isn't as philanthropic as he appears. She sees cracks in his persona. His plans are actually designed to increase his own wealth and power, not for the town's benefit. Isabelle's discomfort grows, but she feels trapped by the expectations placed upon her. Just as Isabelle begins to question her decision, the unexpected happens. A town rally is organized to honor her anonymous donation. At the rally, Isabelle is asked to give a speech. As she steps onto the stage, she's hit with a wave of guilt, wondering if the kindness she performed is being turned into a spectacle. But then, something completely unexpected happens. A stranger, a woman from the shelter, stands up and begins to speak. Her name is Martha Green, and she reveals that Isabelle's donation saved her life. She had been struggling as a single mother and had almost lost her home until the shelter received the generous donation. Martha goes on to explain how Isabelle's kindness had quietly supported several families, and that the ripple effect of her actions had touched people in ways Isabelle never realized. The crowd listens in stunned silence as Martha reveals the true impact Isabelle had on the community. Isabelle, overwhelmed by the emotions she had kept bottled up, realizes that her kindness had not gone unnoticed after all. The townspeople, inspired by her, begin to rally around her cause, and she is swept up in a whirlwind of appreciation and gratitude she never expected. As the rally ends, Isabelle is approached by Mayor Sam Harris, who hands her a letter from an anonymous donor. It's another donation for the shelter, but this time, the amount is enormous, bigger than anything Isabelle could ever have dreamed of. The letter reads, "This is for the woman who showed us all what real kindness looks like. Thank you for everything you've done." The mayor then whispers, "But the strange thing is that this donation came from Victor Stevens,